So my Thai wife just stole from me. She has stolen all of my retirement money that I had saved up for when I was going to retire in Thailand, and she is now in debt up to her eyeballs. And she won't tell me how much debt she has got herself into. Hi guys, it's me from my channel. Welcome back to my channel, where we talk about living and retiring in Thailand. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe so you get notified when I upload a new video, because I upload a new video every single week. Okay, so what happened? So my Thai wife took a loan out in my name without telling me. Okay, she took a loan out in my name for 2 million baht. Now we had an account with a bank in Thailand, and that account was titled both of our names. It was a joint account. We have had this account for over 10 years, and there was around 3 million baht in there. So we basically had 2 kids, which the majority of that money was for their education. And then the other part of that money was for us to live off of when we retire. So we are both retired. This was our retirement fund. Now she took a loan out for 2 million baht and put it in that account. So now we are down to 1 million baht. And then she turned around and took another loan out, but this time in her name only for another 500,000 baht, and put it into that same account. So now we are down to 500,000 baht, and I am not happy. Okay, so what do I do? What are my options? Well, there are 3 options. One option is I could take the 500,000 baht that is left in the bank and run away. I don't want to do that. Another option is I could go to the bank and try to stop her from taking any more money out of the account. That still doesn't solve the problem. The money is still gone. My retirement money is gone. What can I do? Option no. 3 is to go to the police and file a complaint against her. But will the police do anything? Will the police care? They might not. You never know. Depends on the police officer that you get. Alright, so let's look at these loans. How does this work? Who even lends you money without collateral? Well, here in Thailand, if you have a bank account and you have been with that bank for a certain amount of time and you have a certain amount of money in that bank account, the banks will lend you money. They will lend you money against your own signature. So there is no collateral. There is no need for collateral because you already have money in the bank. It is almost like a secured loan. But it's not, because technically they could take the money out of your account. Technically, you have to sign for it. But you have already signed for the money that is in the account. So it doesn't really matter. I guess they should probably ask for a separate signature for the loan, but they don't. You know how banks are. They just do things automatically without asking. These loans are called personal loans. Personal loans come with very high interest rates because the banks, the microfinance institutions that give you these loans, are making a killing off of you. I mean, they're getting rich off of you. These loans also have very short payment periods. So you might go to them and say, "Hey, I need 2 million baht for 5 years." Right? So they will give you 2 million baht and say, "Hey, pay us back over the next 5 years. But, you know what? We're going to charge you 2% interest rate on that 2 million baht. So you're paying way more than you actually borrowed. Doesn't seem like a good deal." Now, luckily for me, this is not my first time dealing with this type of situation. So I knew what I needed to do. When I went to the bank, the first thing I did was I put a stop payment on any checks or any bank transfers, so that way she couldn't take any more money out of that account. Then I sat down with the bank manager and I told him exactly what was going on, and I asked him what could be done about it. And the bank manager said, "Well, we're sorry, sir. But since you have a joint account, you and your wife both have access to that account, and we have no way of knowing whether or not she takes money out of the account. So we cannot help you. So you need to talk to your wife." Okay, so the bank wasn't going to help me. So what am I going to do? So the next thing I did was I went home and I talked to my wife about it. I laid down the law I told her that she could not take any more money out of the bank, and that she needed to start paying back the money that she owed, and I gave her 30 days to come up with 1 million bot cash, and if she didn't come up with the 1 million bot cash in 30 days, then we would sit down and we would figure out a different plan. So it has been about 2 weeks since I laid down the law to my wife, and she has found a way to come up with 100,000 bot, and that is it. She says she can't come up with any more than that. She says she doesn't have any family members that can loan her any more money. She says she doesn't have any friends that can loan her any more money. And I believe her. So now we need to figure out a plan B. Now, plan B is we are going to sell one of our properties. So we have 2 condos. We're gonna sell one of the condos so we can get back some of the money that we lost. And once we sell the condo, that will give us enough money to live off of while we stay in Thailand. There are several lessons learned here. The first lesson learned is don't trust anybody. Trust yourself. Your own self. Don't trust your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mother, your brother, nobody. Trust yourself. Keep your own money separate. That is your own money. You work hard for that money. You deserve that money. Your wife deserves her own money. But that money that you worked hard for, that is your money. Don't put it in a joint account. Keep it in your own individual account. Make sure you have control of that account, and she has control of her account. Also, never co-sign a loan for anybody. Never co-sign a loan for your wife, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, your mother, your brother. Never co-sign a loan for anyone. Remember, if she does something stupid with the money, you're going to have to be the one to pay it back. The second lesson learned here is no matter how much money you make, you always need to have a plan B. Because life always has a way of flipping around, and you need to be prepared for that. I didn't lose all of my money. I still have 1 condo left. I still have a house left. I still have stuff left. So I still have stuff that I can fall back on. So I always tell people to have a plan B. Even if you're young. Even if you're making a lot of money, always have a plan B. You never know what is around the corner. And the third lesson learned here is remember, if you do get married and you do have a joint account, you are responsible for whatever she does with the money. Now, I am not saying I am not gone. Try to figure out some type of agreement with my wife. But I am saying that this is a very serious situation and you need to be aware of it. And if you do find yourself in a situation like this, make sure you hire a lawyer. Make sure you get legal advice. Don't do anything by yourself. Make sure you hire professionals to help you. I will keep you updated on what happens to me and my Thai wife. As soon as I have anything else to update you on, I will do it. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified when I upload a new video every single week. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Alright, see you guys next week.